So the second measure of vital statistics that we are going to do today is specific death rates or SDR. So you must remember these terms because in university examinations, specifically with the 2 marks or 1 marks question, they may state the definition of SDR. They may not state specific death rate. Okay, so you must remember these abbreviations of these terms. Okay, so what is a specific death rate in vital statistics? It is also given out of 1000 because 1000 tells me that out of 1000 number of deaths may be 2 or 3, but if I am just telling it without the multiplier 1000, then it will be in terms of 0.002, right? So 0.002 persons have died. It's kind of a vague understanding. That is why we multiply it with the 1000 multiplier so that it comes as a proper integer. Okay. So what is that? Now we have divided the deaths in terms of the age of the persons at which they are dying. So how do I tell that? The numerator tells me the total number of deaths in a specific segment of a given population, not the whole population. In the previous one, in the CDR, we were talking about the whole population of a region over a time period. But now, within that population for a particular segment of people. Okay? Now, this segment may be because of the age group or because of the gender group. Okay? So, total number of deaths in a specific segment of a given population during a given period. And what will be the denominator? The total number of persons in the specific segment of the given population dying during a given period, right? So in the numerator we have the deaths and in the denominator we have the total number of persons who may be affected by that cause of death. Okay? Who may be affected by that cause of death. So now these death rates can be made specific usually with respect to age and with respect to gender or sex. So suppose we denote this. So NPX, what is NPX telling me? It is the number of persons in the age group X to X plus N minus 1. I have written LBD. LBD is another important term. It is the last birthday. Last birthday. So the person will be aged between X and X plus N minus 1 in the last birthday. Okay. Now the next birthday has not yet arrived yet. Okay. So what is NPX? It is the population number, and DNX it is the death number. Total number of death among this population in that given region in that given period. Okay. Now, so what will be the age specific death rate for the age group X to X plus N minus 1? This will be NMX equal to NDX division by NPX into 1000. Means out of 1000 people, this will be the amount of death. Now, this can be annual age specific death rate. Annual age specific death rate meaning N equals to 1. Okay, the whole year I am talking about. Okay, so in that case, this N is dropped and we only refer to MX equal to DX by PX into 1000. So DX telling me
simple.
Which one? CDR?
NDX by NPX into 1000.
Eta NPX, NDX, these are হচ্ছে তোমার দেখো এখানে দেখো বলছে যে তোমার বার্থডে হচ্ছে x to x plus n minus 1 মানে এজ ইজ বিটুইন x to x plus n minus 1 মানে তুমি 58 থেকে ধরো 60 অবধি মেজার করছো, কিন্তু যেখানে আমি nটা ড্রপ করে দিয়েছি তার মানে তুমি জাস্ট 1 ইয়ারে মেজার করছো, মানে 58 to 59 মেজার করছো, পার ইয়ার মেজারমেন্ট দিচ্ছে, আর ওখানে তুমি 5 বছরেরও একসঙ্গে করতে পারো। So this is yearly basis, annual death rates, and that is whole period basis. Okay. So dx is the total number of deaths among persons of age X LBD, means X was the age of that person in the last birthday. Okay. And PX is the number of persons of age group X in the LBD in that given region during the given period. So I think so we have some more time. Now comes age and gender specific. So what did we do in the previous one? We only specified the age. Now we will also make it specific to the gender. That we will find these measures for the male population as well as for the female population. ঠিক আছে, এরকম করে we will get columns of deaths and populations or death rates, simple death rates, with which I can get an understanding that the males are dying because of this cause, say heart attack. It's a very important issue these days because people aged 40, even below than that, people are dying. In the previous days, earlier days, they used to die of heart attack at least after the age of 60, 55. Now it has come down to 35 to 40. Okay, people are dying. So if you want to find some measure or some importance of some therapy, okay, I want to administer some kind of heart therapy, some kind of surgery. They are doing that staying, they are putting in staying, they are doing angioplasty, angiograms are being done every year. The rates have gone up. Okay, so if you want to find some important aspect regarding that, then you need data that a man of Indian culture, maybe of West Bengal, of Kolkata, who is doing his job in an IT sector. So what is the rate for those kind of people of this heart attack disease? It's a disease, right? So because of high cholesterol level, they are eating outside, they are not having proper diet, or they are having much more tension than what the brain can bear, because of which these things are happening. Okay, so MNPX. What is MNPX? So M describes the male population and PNX describes the population between the age limits X to X plus N minus 1 in the last LBD in a certain region during a certain period of time. And what is MNDX? Again, the male population who are dying in the age group between X to X plus N minus 1. Okay, but I'm just talking about the male population, not the whole population, right? So now it becomes age specific death rates for males of age X to X plus N minus 1, and this is given by MNX. Okay, this is the mortality rate, that is why it is depicted by M. Okay, and this is given by MDNX division by MPNX into 1000. That is, out of 1000 men, I am going to understand how many are dying in the age between X to X plus N minus 1. Achha. Similarly, age specific death rates for females can be obtained. So can you please write it down? Take out your rough box, write down the expression for the age specific death rate for female population and explain. Give one line of explanation. Give one line of explanation, because if you start explaining even in one line what does it mean, you will understand it better. একটা লাইন শুধু লেখো যে ফর্মুলাটা লিখে কি বুঝছো সেটা থেকে, কি পাচ্ছি সেটা থেকে। Okay, you just describe the formula, that is the numerator, the denominator, what does that mean, and multiplied by 1000, the total thing, what does it mean? Okay,
সিম্বল গুলো স্মল ইয়া ক্যাপিটাল
what? এই যে সব লিখে রেখেছি তো, দেখো।
স্পিগেলের কি বার কোড
হ্যাঁ বাবা,
কি বার কোশ্চেনটা বলে গেলাম।
কোয়েশ্চেনটা হচ্ছে I have just talked about age specific death rate with respect to male population who are in the age group x to x plus n minus 1. Now you find this same age specific death rate for female population. For the female population. Explain one line and then you will tell me.
সিম্বলস গুলো কি রিপ্রেজেন্ট
আগে সিম্বল রিপ্রেজেন্ট কি করে সেটা লিখবে and lastly the what is this rate telling me, what does the ratio totally mean?
আই ডোন্ট গেট ইট ম্যাম
কি বোঝেন একটু বলো।
ম্যাম যে 1000 এর মধ্যে বার করছি ওটা
হ্যাঁ
অলওয়েজ কেন 1000 ই করছি আমি আর
আচ্ছা ব্যাপারটা হচ্ছে যে আমি যদি বলি যে ডেথ রেটটা হচ্ছে 0.002, হ্যাঁ তাহলে হাউ উইল ইউ গেট অ্যান ইন্টারপ্রিটেশন অফ দিস, হাউ উইল ইউ মেক অ্যান ইন্টারপ্রিটেশন অফ দ্যাট? You will tell that out of 1%, what does a ratio mean? Ratio means, it's always in fraction. It means out of one,
হাউ মেনি
0.002 people are died. So this is a kind of vagueness you are importing to the layman. What is the meaning of a 0.002% dying? They don't understand. So if you multiply by 1000, what becomes of 0.002? It becomes 2. If I multiply 1000 with 0.002, how much do you get? If I multiply 0.002 with 1000, how much do you get? 2. So out of 1000 persons, 2 persons are dying due to COVID. This is well interpreted. But if you are telling out of 1%, 0.002 persons are dying, 0.002 persons হয় নাকি আবার লোকে জিজ্ঞেস করবে। So for the understanding of the layman, they are using this multiplier 1000. Okay? এবার বুঝেছো? তুমি আগে বোঝাও।